good morning, good morning. It is me, the Alpha Empath, and I am here to pour into you this morning. Listen, y'all. Listen, y'all. I had a last night was something else. It really, really was, and I decided that sometimes you just need to cuss your own motherfucking self out. You do. So this morning I cussed my own self out. If you have not gotten into the habit of cussing yourself out, that you are under bad management. You really, really are. Sometimes you got to have a staff meeting with your own self and tell your own self that you're on some motherfucking bullshit. And that is what I did. That is what I did. So after I met with Mother Ayahuasca. Now, listen, I don't advise her. She's not somebody that you should go and just casually, because you curious and shit, deal with her. But she has still been dealing with me. She has still been dealing with me. And the insight that I am receiving from spirit is almost like I am on a spaceship for ascension. That is how I'm feeling right now. My life is skyrocketing to the next level, and I am beginning to see the disorder within my own spiritual being. I'm beginning to see it. And the way that I'm seeing it is after I dealt with Mother Ayahuasca, I tell all of my students to get a journal. Get a journal and recognize when you are getting divine intellect. Recognize when you are getting divine instructions, because the spirit trusted you enough to give you divine instructions. Then you are out of order if you don't follow through. You really are. Why in the hell wouldn't you follow through on divine instructions? So I got divine instructions about the steps that I needed to take. And as I told you yesterday in my morning meditation, I showed you how there is an entity, a guide, an ancestor, an angel, whatever you want, a spirit animal, whatever you want to call it. There is an entity that sits on every throne of your energetic systems within your body. Now, the chakra system is seven systems. It's seven systems. Now, I have named the beings that sit on the throne. And there is one in particular. She is over my heart. Her name is Veronica. That's that heifer's name. And that heifer's a mess. That goddamn heifer's a mess. Y'all gonna probably think I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck. Because if you are my tribe, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. But she sits on the throne of my heart. And she is this wise guru, sage. When I tell you that this woman has so much wisdom, she has it. And she plays no motherfucking games. But when it comes to my personal love life, that bitch, me and her, we got to have a conversation. We got to have a conversation, because I wrote down when I was dealing with Mother Ayahuasca that I was going to open my heart up and I was going to be nice to men. I love them, but I said I'm going to be nice. Well, this bitch said, "No, we don't got no time. We want to go study some stuff. We want to go over to Sri Lanka. We want to go over and tour the monasteries in Japan. We don't got no time to be dating." And I said, hold up, hold up, hold up. The queen is home and you are just a fucking steward. So you're going to have to evolve a little bit. And I know that you've been reigning while I was asleep, but you ain't reigning no motherfucking more. So we're going to open ourselves up. So last night, let me tell you something. You will catch yourself slipping. You really, really will. So remember, I had wrote down this plan of how I'm going to open my heart up, And then I got a call from a couple of men yesterday. And as I was dealing with them, I was in the state of spiritual learning. And when I get into that state, I know what ancestor I'm channeling during that time. I'm channeling Veronica. And I totally understand that shit. So when they called me, I looked at one of them. I was like, I don't like the way that motherfucker chew his food. I don't got no time for that shit. So I ignored him. I ignored him. This was an opportunity that I absolutely ignored because of the way the man chews food. Listen, ladies, this is petty. And I know I'm not the only fucking woman that acts like this. I know I'm not the only motherfucking woman. Good morning, Blanca. Good morning, Sandra. How are you guys? Good morning. So I was like, I'm about to turn down a complete opportunity because of the way a motherfucker chews food. Tiffany, you are out of line. You are out of line. And then another one called me. And I be getting mad about the pettiest little shit. But I'm telling you, I had to check myself because I recognized that Veronica was trying to sabotage me. She was trying to sabotage me. So I had to have a little sit down powwow with her. So the next one called me. And I was like, wait a second. I sent him a text message 15 minutes ago, and it took him 20 minutes Apparently, I'm not a priority. So that motherfucker out. I was finding the smallest reasons to eliminate everybody. So I asked myself, what is it? What is going on in your spiritual system, Tiffany, that you find these small reasons to sabotage your love life? And it brought me back to a wound. It brought me back to a childhood wound. And yeah, it brought me all the way back to I was probably 8, I want to say. I was probably 8. And I had in school, I had this I had a sewing class, a home economics class or something like that. And I had stuffed these pillows, and I had stuffed a lot of them too. It formed the word daddy. It formed the word daddy. And I was so proud of my work. I was so proud to present my father with these stuffed pillows, and I wanted him to put them on his bed. It meant the world to me at 8 years of age. And I remember my father, he was supposed to come get me that weekend, and he did not come and get me. He did not come and get me. And I was sad about it. I was sad about it, and I was hurt about it. Well, and then he acted like it wasn't a big deal. And then the next weekend he did come and get me. But when I gave him the pillows, and they were important to me, for me, it was like I was giving him shit, a 10-carat diamond necklace or something. But he just kind of looked at him, and the look that he had in his face let me know that he didn't think that it was special, and he did not prioritize my feelings or my gift at that time. And I remember my little girl spirit sinking. I remember that. I also remember that he left them in his trunk. He did not put them on his bed, and I never saw them. I never saw them. And I never communicated my hurt to my father. And I know it might seem like a very small thing, but my father was my first hero. My father was my first example of what masculinity or what a man loving should look like. And yeah, he didn't prioritize me. And I didn't even know that that was a wound in me until last night. You see, the reason why I act petty with men that pursue me is because that wound from my father, he was the epitome. He was the guy that showed me what masculinity looks like. And if he can, not prioritize me, then how much more so can other men do the same thing? Yeah. See, your past can hold you back. When you don't heal the wounds of your past, they can hold you back, and you end up recreating the same future. And I told Veronica, I said, listen, honey, we not 8 no more. We're not 8. We 43 motherfucking years of age. We're not 8. And the way and how we saw things at 8 is not the way we're going to see things when we are 43 years of age. You're going to have to grow up and have a little bit more maturity. That's what you're going to have to do. So I went ahead and cussed myself out. And I know that I am not the only woman that deals with these type of things, but you may not understand what's holding you back. I am asking you to go back and figure out what wounds are keeping you in a space from creating the life that you want. Because when you get to the root of the dysfunction, you can heal the fruit of the dysfunction. See, my relationships, I'm still not going to say the M word because I'm not there just yet. I'm not there. I can't say that M word just yet. That marriage word, that's kind of hard for me. But I'm getting to the point where I can say lover, lifelong committed lover. I think I'm feeling a little bit comfortable with that. See, you have to evolve and grow yourself and understand that you are the way that you are for a reason. And when you figure out the reason, you can choose to evolve yourself. Veronica has protected me. See, my heart, there are several women that turn bitter because they deal with men. But Veronica, she has protected me. Most of my life, I have been married. I went from one marriage to another motherfucking marriage. I've been dealing with marriages and shit since I was 17 years of age. 17 years of age. So I've had consistency of men, but shit, not a whole lot. Now it's time for me to explore some more. It's time for me to explore some things, right? But I didn't want to do that because I was stuck on this pain. But last night I released it. It was hard, y'all. It was hard, but I went ahead and released it. And if you know what I'm talking about, release your pain as well. Release your pain as well. So we have a comment here. Tiffany, I'll need your guidance through that. Honey, I am here for you. I am here for you. Listen, I have healed myself from so many things that I knew of, but there are a lot of things that you don't know of. And this is what consciousness means. Consciousness means bringing light to those things that are stopping you from creating and manifesting the life that you want to manifest because you don't fucking know about them. You have to be cognizant and conscious of all the spiritual things that's going on in the kingdom or the queendom of you. See, the scripture says, and I love this scripture, we argue not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and rulers in dark places. Those rulers in dark places represent those things that we are unconscious of. How well do you know yourself? What do you say that you want? And if I say that I am going to finally, I can't say the M word, I'm not there, y'all. I'm still working on my shit, right? But if I say the word lover, if I say that word, well, then I have to write down a plan, and then I have to use my masculinity to have consistent actions that build that up. And I have not been consistent in that. They will follow me and they will call me and they will pursue me. And I'll be like, I'm tired. I just don't got motherfucking time. I have enjoyed being alone. Oh man, y'all. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. And there is a difference between being alone and being lonely. I'm not lonely. I enjoy being alone. But just because you enjoy being alone doesn't mean that you have to be companionless. It doesn't mean that. So I'm gonna open that door. I'm gonna put my foot in it because Veronica trying to close that bitch. So I'm gonna put my foot in it and I'm gonna tell her, no, 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 honey, you cannot close that door. We are going to give love and receive love because we deserve that. And I am going to make an effort to heal every part of my body and every part of my energy, because that's what we are. We're really energy. We really, really are energy. I know that we appear solid. I understand all of that. But we really are energy, and energy is not solid. And everything that you have going on in your life can be healed at an energetic level. It really can. Everything that you have going on in your life can be healed at an energetic level. And every master that has entered this planet understands that. And I'm telling you, you have diseases in your body. I have healed diseases in my body on an energetic level. So I know that that shit to be true. And now I'm going to heal all aspects of my heart. I love you guys. I will see you again Monday. My retreat is tomorrow. So I'm going down to Galveston, Texas. I am preparing for all the ladies. We are going to have a marvelous time. We really, really are. And then my next retreat will be May 28th through 30th in San Antonio, Texas. Listen, my shit sells out fast. It sells out fast. The retreat in May, I only have 4 slots available. So that retreat is $555. If you want to attend that retreat, you better inbox me and let me know what's going on, okay? You better let me know. I love you guys, and I will see you every Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Bye-bye.